Hey, what's up, everybody? Hopefully, everyone had a good and happy 4th of July holiday. I figured, I guess, in light of, the post 4th of July holiday, I figured the movie that I wanted to talk about was the first Purge, which is a prequel to the Purge trilogy. In a sense, it kind of shows how the origins of the Purge, first started and came about with the idea of that to test out like a psychological, you know, and theory and experiment that uh, if murder and crime were legal for like 12 hours, it would keep the crime and unemployment and the poverty level below 1% as a way of like some kind of population control and things like that, which was kind of interesting to see how the concept of the purge came about, considering that the third movie, the Purge election year, was kind of like how people were starting to rebel against the idea of the purge. And was it like the purge really benefiting people, or was it really hurting them, or was it like more like helping the wealthy people but kind of like exterminating the poor people, which the first Purge movie kind of goes into. I mean, personally, while it was an enjoyable movie and had a great cast and things like that, even though I would say storytelling was not as strong as I would say the Purge election year. The reason why that I say that, because I would have like preferred more of a origin story of how of who the concept of the purge, and kind of like how it became uh, like a vital resource to the the new founding fathers of America, which you know kind of replaced the Republican Democratic Party, which is kind of how they came about and things like that. But I would say, for fans of the Purge movie, I would definitely say the film was enjoyable for what it was. I mean, like I said, I didn't feel it was as good as the previous entries, but like I said, it's more or less, good because it tests, like people's, psychological, or mentality, and to see like, would they, want to, utilize the advantage of, I guess, lashing out the anger and hatred for like 12 hours, while not like being charged as a crime. I mean, that's often like a tricky, question that people wonder, since is it right to to take out your darkest impulses on, I guess, your enemies and things like that. I mean, yes and no. I mean, but that's one of the interesting concepts that the purge first purge goes about. So I would say, in terms of rating, I would say maybe like a 6 or 7 out of 10. I liked it because of the characters and the action, but like I said, just I felt it needed a little bit better of an origin story. But that's my particular opinion about it. All right, everyone, thanks for watching, and hopefully I get to share my thoughts on the Ant Man and the Wasp. Thank you again for listening.